Hey guys, it's Sara from Altcoin Bus Ladies. So if you follow me on my Twitter at Altcoin Sara, you'll know that I do enjoy making comparison videos. And I asked you guys what you'd like me to review, and you gave me so many videos ideas that I think I've got enough for at least 2 a week. So today I'm gonna start it off with this comparison, NEO versus Ethereum. Some people asking about privacy coins, I already done that, so I might pass on with that for now. Some people are also asking me for Telcoin and Electronium. I might do something about Electronium following, the whole mining and stuff. So we'll see how it's going. But today I'm gonna do NEO and Ethereum. And I'm gonna assume that most of you guys know what's it about. And I'm gonna give you 3 similarities between them and 10 differences between them, in my opinion. If you guys disagree with me, give me a dislike and tell me in the comments why you disagree with me. If you agree with me and you like this video, let me know by liking the video, subscribing to our channel, and just letting me know what you liked about it. So let's get on with it. So what actually is NEO? NEO was released in China in 2014 and was formerly known as Ant Shares. They underwent the rebranding not so long ago. Many coins is doing the same thing right now. We'll see how it worked out for NEO. It worked absolute miracles. So NEO, in a very similar way to Ethereum, has been designed to digitize the world's economic system by providing a decentralized infrastructure through which smart contracts can be provided. It's been founded by Da Hongfei and Zhang Zhengwen. Sorry if I said your name wrong. The NEO system is backed by the company also on-chain, which is set up for it to get it all working properly. So now what is Ethereum? This is gonna be very quick, brief, because it's not what the video is about. So Ethereum's currently ranked number 2 on CoinMarketCap at the time of this video, and it was released in 2015 by Vitalik Buterin, which is currently one of the most recognized faces in the crypto world. That's Vitalik. I don't think I need to show him, but just in case. And basically the Ethereum started its growth thanks to the focus on smart contracts. And the white paper, he says that the underlying blockchain technology as a tool of distributed consensus as well as attention is rapidly starting to shift onto different aspects of Bitcoin that was then, and he decided to do something about it. So NEO is like the twin, sort of in a way, of Ethereum. It's built for the exactly same purpose as Ethereum, but with a bit faster, more developer-friendly technology. Although I'd say NEO is still in its initial phase, markets have already begun to recognize the potential of it. Before we go into the differences, I think it's important to understand the similarities between those 2 platforms. So one of the key similarities, in my opinion, is that both NEO and Ethereum are blockchain projects that are designed to host dApps, ICOs, and smart contracts on a decentralized manner. Secondly, the respective blockchains are fueled by crypto assets. For NEO, it's gas. For Ethereum, it's Ether. And thirdly, both of the projects are Turing complete, open source, and have a massive backing community with the great responsive teams behind there. These are the basic similarities. The differences is where it gets exciting. So like I said, it's gonna be 10 of the differences. First one will be the backers of them. So NEO is backed by the Chinese government. This has become the most important factor for NEO's popularity in China, making it China's first open source public blockchain project. NEO is also backed by Wings, Alibaba, and Microsoft. Ethereum is not backed by nation's government, but it is supported by the EEA, which is Enterprise Ethereum Alliance, which speaks volumes about the popularity and potential success on the world stage. Number 2, NEO uses, it's gonna be so cringe. NEO uses a delegated Byzantine fault tolerant, which is aka DBFT consensus mechanism, which is nothing else than improved proof of stake. Ethereum uses a proof of work mechanism, and the difference is that proof of work is very energy intensive and expensive, whereas DBFT is believed to be more energy efficient than proof of work. In my opinion, this isn't a big advantage for NEO because Ethereum could eventually move to an efficient proof of stake mechanism. Number 3, divisibility. The native fuel of NEO's blockchain is not divisible, only exists in whole numbers. So it's either 1, 2, 50, 100. Whereas the native crypto fuel of Ethereum can be divided into different fractions like 3.542 or 4.28, etc. Another difference is how they're actually being fueled. NEO produces a special crypto asset called NEO Gas, or just gas, which is a unique reward paid by NEO to investors holding NEO coins. NEO rewards all NEO owners with a dividend because NEO coins are not minded. This is a little calculator where you can put how many NEO you own, and that will tell you how much gas you'll be rewarded. It's a very good calculator. Whereas for the Ethereum, small units of Ether are used as a gas to fuel the network, which means that Ethereum rewards miners for mining Ether. Number 5 being the language. One of the main differences is that the Ethereum only supports its own writing language, being Solidarity. So in order to develop the application, the developer must first get grip of the language and learn it. For NEO smart contracts and the dApps, on the other hand, it can be written in compliance with C++ and Java. So in the future, developers will also be able to write smart contracts in Python and Go, which will reduce the entry barrier for all developers around the world. It uses a well-known language, which is of time benefit. Another one being direction of them. NEO is focused on making a smart economy by digitizing traditional real-world assets by the digital identity along with running smart contracts and dApps. Whereas Ethereum is going more in a direction of becoming the world's only supercomputer based on the blockchain, by hosting numerous use cases of the digital identity, computing, decentralized exchanges, and it's just to name the few basically. Another difference is the actual audience and the people who program and design applications on them. So NEO is based in China. There isn't much information available about them for the English-speaking audience. But that's not a big of an issue, seeing as the platform, because as they're only addressing 1.38 billion people. So I don't think they're really in that much problem. So Ethereum, on the other hand, is already a global enterprise that fully caters to its English-speaking audience, as well as those speaking other European languages. Another one being one of my favorites is the actual speed. So Ethereum network processes 15 transactions per second, whereas NEO can handle up to a whopping 1,000 transactions per second. So not only that makes it easier to develop, but also faster. I think it's important to know that Ethereum has announced plans that it's planning on improving its network speed, but the date for it has not really been given, so I don't want to say anything. So maybe I should just leave it as it is right now. Number 9. NEO is quantum computer proof. Quantum computers are basically believed to have the ability to break into and hack the cryptographic math on which blockchains are based. NEO claims that they have already developed an anti-quantum cryptography mechanism called the NEO QS, so NEO Quantum Safe, which can be in more detail in their white paper. Basically, it means that in theory, unhackable thanks to their anti-quantum cryptography mechanism. Ethereum, on the other hand, has no anti-quantum cryptography tools, which could possibly make them a victim of an attack, but it is a massive speculation. It's just all in theory. And last one, but not least, NEO is hard fork proof thanks to its DBF consensus mechanism, where DBFT ensures finality, which means that once a transaction is confirmed by a block, it is confirmed permanently without being rolled back or revoked. So that means that NEO protects the integrity of your investment and is built in such a way that it doesn't allow for unexpected hard forks to spill its network. Ethereum has already undergone a hard fork that split the network into two, giving us Ethereum and Ethereum Classic, two separate cryptocurrencies. So that was very brief. That was 3 similarities and 10 differences. Let me know what you guys thought of them. Did I forget to mention something? Did I go a bit too fast about them? If I did, I don't mind making a longer video that explains each of them in more detail, as NEO was actually one of my first investments, bigger investments maybe I should say that. And I'm really glad about my decision back then, and it's so far so good. So I'm just gonna conclude all the things that I've mentioned. So while NEO focuses on creating a smart economy by digitizing real-world assets, Ethereum has its sights on more becoming like the world's only supercomputer that'll host anything from decentralized exchanges to remittances. Thanks to differing markets they serve, both geographically and thanks to the opposite direction their particular organizational visions are taking them, it appears there is space aplenty for both ecosystems to coexist and actually not compete with each other. NEO and Ethereum obviously both got their pros and cons, which I mentioned, but the pros in general overweigh the cons when you compare them with most other cryptocurrencies out there. Again, no one can really tell what the future holds. Both projects are relatively new and they both need to deliver on their core promises. All cryptocurrency investors should research both NEO and Ethereum because both of the projects have enormous potential to be most popular altcoin and the basis of a massive payment ecosystem in the future. Guys, remember, as I'm saying that, just reminding myself, this is not a professional financial advice in any way. This is just my opinion, something I've done on my lunch break. I thought it's a cool topic to do, so I've decided to do it. Remember, do your own research whenever you invest into something. Just because I said it was my investment doesn't mean it should be your investment. I'm responsible for my actions, and so are you. So we're gonna have a quick look on the market and what they're currently trading at. For Ethereum still being a number 2 on CoinMarketCap with a current price of $956 and a market cap of 83 billion. NEO being number 7 with 7 billion market cap and currently trading $112. So Ethereum, as we can see on this, I sometimes like to view CoinMarketCap like that because I don't need to click and then look at it. Unless you want the exact number, then obviously you do it. But it shows you 24-hour change and you've got a graph. Unfortunately, the market's currently in a bearish situation for both of those platforms. So yeah, what do you guys think about NEO and Ethereum? Which one do you prefer? Which one do you like better? Which one do you think's got like a brighter future? Let me know your thoughts in the comments and we can have a discussion about them. Remember to subscribe to our channel and I'll catch you guys later.